What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm continuing to show how to make Garten of BanBan 0 in Minecraft. This is part 6, and in this one, we're going to be getting this hallway pretty much entirely done. We do leave the ceiling out, as that'll probably be next part, or maybe the part after that. And yeah, we get all the decorations here done, and then we get these rooms laid out, but we don't do the interior for this room. We actually do this room first over here. Not really a reason for that, other than that just kind of made sense in my little brain. So, yeah, ignore the oak signs again. Forgot to break those. And yeah, that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, so from the last part, you should have this kind of weird hallway area. We're going to do the ceiling last because I just don't want to do the ceiling first. It'll be helpful to have the things in place also for the positioning of the lights, so we might as well wait. But the materials you need to start off anyway are stone slabs. We'll get out stone blocks as well. I was debating not, but it's just going to be helpful. Polished deep slate stairs. Dark oak signs. Grindstones, which I know we'll need a couple times in this segment. Pale oak hanging signs. Dark oak trapdoors. Polished black stone slabs, which we'll also use for blocks. And we're going to go with mud, I guess. That won't particularly get us very far, but that's fine. We're just going to kind of work from the red and just clear our way through as we go about. We'll start on the right here with this top right-hand white concrete, and you want to count... hold on, I just have to process this really quick. Okay, you want to count to the left by 3. And down by 2, and you'll place a stone block here. Extend it back by 6. If I forget later for some reason there's an extra white concrete here, you'll remember it later because I'll notice it on the ceiling, I'm sure either way. But, yeah. To the left of this row of stone, you'll place a row of upside-down polished deep slate stairs facing to the left. On top of that row of stairs, you'll have a row of stone slabs, and then left of that row of slabs, you'll have a row of stone blocks. From either end stone slab, you're going to place off of it, connecting to the wall, a grindstone. And again, you want to make sure you're highlighting the slab when you place this, so you have the, like, I guess dark oak legs up against it. Off the, like, left side of each of the 7 stairs, with the exception of the middle one, you'll place dark oak signs with nothing on them. I don't know what this thing is, to be honest, but, you know, it's kind of just here, so... Yeah, I made it, but I didn't really... I'm still not sure what it is, frankly. But yeah. You want to head just behind this, and you'll be on the right wall. And you'll count to the 4th white concrete behind it. So this is the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. And you're going to trace across to the opposite wall, and you will be 1 block off of the height of the ceiling. And you'll place a pale oak hanging sign off of the white concrete there. You'll have a dark oak trapdoor both above it and below it. These are like the warning lights. I don't know why they're like that, but I am hating right now, by the way. But yeah, they're a little bit strange. They like change. You'll see them, they spin when the red is flashing. Look back at the right wall from this, and if you're still at the same level, you will count to the, I guess, left by 3, and going left from there, you'll place 5 polished blackstone blocks. You want a slab on top of each. Yet again, back to the opposite wall. You want to be in line with the middle of the polished blackstone on this wall, and you'll just place a mud out the floor there. Left of it or back towards the red concrete, you'll place another mud, and then you'll have a stone block on top of either mud. Despite that it's probably dumb, we're going to clear our inventory anyway. I know we need like 3 of those materials again, but we can't really do much right now. You want to start by getting out the following. Polished blackstone buttons. Yet again, stone blocks. That's so cool, I love not getting them right. Stone stairs. Andesite walls. Gray concrete. Dark oak doors. Dark oak trapdoors. Pale oak hanging signs again. And we're going to go dark oak hanging signs. On either of these stones here on the thing we just made, this little 2x2, you'll just place polished blackstone buttons like so. Above either stone, you'll place stone stairs facing into the wall. I don't know if this is the same locker as the one that we make in about 15 seconds. I don't think so, because there's two right here, so surely I would have not done that. From the, like, corner of this hallway, you want to count from this very corner chiseled tough brick forward by 2, and going forward from there, you'll place 4 stone. Extend each stone up by 1. And then, on top of the center 2 stone, you'll place a set of stone stairs that face away from each other. On either end block, you'll have stone stairs facing into the wall. The, like, lower 2x2 square of stone in the center here, you'll place an andesite wall to the right of each. Yet again, from the back left-hand corner, this chiseled tough brick, you'll count right by 1, and going right, place 2 gray concrete, gap of 1, 2 gray concrete. Extend each gray up by 2, and then you'll place a set of dark oak doors off the gray concrete itself. As in the bottom gray concrete. I guess you can't really place it on top. And make sure the handles face towards each other. That always is annoying to do, but... yeah. Off the top gray concretes here, you'll place dark oak trapdoors opened up against them on the front. Again, this design you'll see like a million times. I think it's also in the other area, like the ending area. Above the right half of the left locker, which is this part right here, I think these are lockers, you want to count up to this first white concrete and place a dark oak trapdoor up the top half of the block. Above it, a pale oak hanging sign coming off the wall, and then another dark oak trapdoor on top of it. Kind of looks like an Oreo. Like if you took the cream of an Oreo and rotated it 90 degrees. I don't know why you would do that, honestly. Like, that just does not... that's just bad on every account. On the opposite side of these, like, weird little gate bar things, whatever these are, the blackstone, you'll count to the third white concrete over and be 1 block off the top, and you'll place your pale oak hanging sign on either side with the trapdoors above and below it. Continuing, well, get rid of your andesite walls, stone stairs, stone blocks, and polished blackstone buttons, and get out the following. Dark oak planks, grindstones, they're back, polished deep slate, and polished deep slate slabs. It will only help us so much, but it'll help us enough, so that's fine. On the, if you're looking towards the end of this hallway, the right wall, you want to trace this little warning light down to the ground. And from it, you're going to count, I guess, back by 2, or yeah, whatever, back by 2. And you'll break this chiseled tough brick and replace it with a dark oak plank. On top of the dark oak plank, kind of going across it, you'll place a dark oak hanging sign. You need a placeholder for this. Oh my god, sorry. Essentially, you'll place like a dark oak plank here, and then you'll place your sign off it, and then just break the plank. And it should give you this. On top of that, you want a grindstone. You'll have to crouch place off the hanging sign. I forget which way you have to place this. Is it this way? Yeah, it is just like, if you're looking at the sign, you just crouch and then place on top. And it should give you this. It's a, I want to say it's a wheel jack, but that's definitely not. I think it's a pallet, whatever those things are called. They're like pallet lifters. I don't know the official term. They just, you put pallets on them and move them. Pallet mover, boom. From the dark oak plank, you'll go back or that way with 3 dark oak trapdoors. Twice, you will leave a gap of 2 and do the same thing. So you'll have the dark oak plank, and I'm just gonna, actually, no, yeah, I will just do them entirely. I was gonna wait, or I was gonna do them, like, do the plank at each and then whatever. And you should end kind of close to the end. You won't exactly be at the end of the hallway, but you'll be, like, a couple blocks off. What is it, 3 off or 2 off? 3 off. Nice. From the final one, you want to take the middle of the 3 dark oak trapdoors and trace it up, and you want another warning light, so you'll have your pale oak hanging sign off the, not top white concrete, but one down, and you'll have the dark oak trapdoor either side. As in top and bottom. Opposite wall of that, you're going to place going up from the floor, just exactly where the warning light would have been, 4 polished deep slate. Like that. That was kind of a weird explanation, but whatever. Place a slab on top and extend it forward by 6. Then leave a gap of 1 moving forward and place 7 more slabs. Obviously, we already have one end down, but you'll connect each end slab down to the ground with polished deep slate along with the very middle one, which will give you these kind of M's, like so. M&M's, question mark? I guess it is two M's, so yeah. Get rid of your polished deep slate blocks and slabs and get out andesite stairs and nether brick fence. And you'll fill each of these like 2x4 or 5? 2x4 areas in with andesite stairs that just face out. Not upside down, preferably. Although I guess upside down would in theory work. Out of the middle row of polished deep slate, you'll take the one at eye level and place a nether brick fence off it along with another one above it. Heading through the next area, there is a wall here, but we're not concerned about it because it doesn't actually matter, sort of. You'll see what I mean by that later. As for the area itself, you'll take the back left-hand corner, which would be this chiseled tough brick right here. Essentially, if you just go like through the hallway and start heading back and left, from this very corner, you'll count right by one and going right, place 4 gray concrete. Extend each one up by 2, and then this is the fun step. You want to place dark oak doors off the like bottom 2 rows of gray concrete that essentially are 2 sets facing into each other. So I'm just going to start by like placing one and see. Okay, so I'll place... Well, how will I place these? I'll place those 2, and then I'll just place the other 2? Okay, then you're going to give me a problem, so... okay, yeah, that worked. Just figure it out. I don't even know what I did, to be honest. I just like broke and replaced doors until I got what I needed. That is if you're in Bedrock. Java players, I know you can just choose the direction you place it. Must be nice. Above or on the top gray concrete, you'll place the dark oak trapdoors up and up against them again. From this like front right dark oak door, you'll technically just count right by 1. You want to make sure you're a block off the wall, and you'll break this chiseled tough brick and replace it with a gray concrete. Count right 2, back 1, gray, forward diagonally right, gray, back diagonally right, gray, all embedded in the floor. I feel like this is a logical opportunity to clear inventory and get out the following. Lightning rods. Warped button is just one singular warped button here. Polished deep slate. Polished deep slate slabs. Wherever they are. Oh yeah, I gotta open the right category first. That'd be a good idea. Polished deep slate stairs. White concrete. Black stained glass panes. Spruce button. And dark oak sign. And then we'll get a good amount done, I guess. So this is gonna be really annoying to place. I apologize in advance. On top of each gray concrete, you want to place a lightning rod with the fat end facing down. The way I do this is a block above each gray concrete with a gap. I'll place just like a placeholder block. And because I have funny elytra on, I can just elytra fly under the block, so I'm like at this angle, and I'll just place off each polished deep slate the lightning rod, and then I'll break them. Yeah, it's one way. Between the like furthest right two, I guess to the right of this one here, you'll place a warp button, or alternatively in front of the rightmost one. In addition, if you trace that rightmost one up, you'll place 2 polished deep slate moving down from the top of the wall. You'll extend it right with 1 row and left with 3, and then that whole 5x2 can be brought out of the wall in an additional row. A lot of like big blank boxes in this that are presumably vents or something. I'm not really sure. Wow, okay, get rid of your warp button and lightning rods and get out cyan terracotta and granite walls. Can't believe I missed the cyan terracotta. That's important for like half of the materials we know, right? It's important for 2 other materials. Direct your attention to the diagonal wall, and just between the like 2 diagonal white concrete, you'll place a row of, I want to say it's 5 cyan terracotta moving up. Yeah, it should be. You'll have another one going diagonally towards like this pathway here, which is the way we haven't actually built yet. Between the center 2, you'll place an upside down polished deep slate slab with a slab on top. Take the cyan terracotta top blocks themselves and extend them out with upside down polished deep slate stairs that face away from the cyan terracotta, and then place a slab on top. Above the cyan terracotta, you also want slabs. direct your attention to the opposite, lack of a wall, I guess. There is no wall here. Uh, you want to, so where you have this diorite wall, you have the white concrete that comes out of it on this side, where it's like a little row of 4. And you essentially want to bring this corner block to the right, or, you know, towards that wall right there, with, oh boy, I just can't count simply, with 8 rows of black stained glass panes. And they should be as tall as the walls. And is it a square? No, it's not a square. To the, I guess, right of that, or continuing along, you'll place 2 full rows of white concrete. And then from there, you'll take what should be the top 2 white concrete only and extend them right by what should be 3 to give you a 3x4 gap in the bottom corner there. You'll place a row of granite walls on either side, excluding the top and bottom, I guess, because you do want to be able to walk through it. And then to the left of this at eye level, you'll place a spruce button with a dark oak sign above it. That is this room done. Nice, we're powering along. Do we want to? No, I think we're going to just ignore that side for now. I know, that's not particularly the smartest thing to do, but I do want to continue working this way for now. Before we actually do the interior stuff for this, though, clear your inventory and get out the following. Diorite, chiseled tough bricks. We're going to see if we can get, like, the rest of the layout here done. Soul soil. That is such a weird one. White concrete, I believe. Cyan terracotta for some reason. We might not actually use it, but we do need it. Sandstone walls. And honestly, I don't feel like there's much else that would be of use to us right now. Yeah, we're just gonna go with that, I think. Well, we can get out, I guess, polished deep slate. All 3, actually, the block stairs and slabs. That will be useful, probably. Presumably. Technically speaking, you do never know, but I didn't grab the slab, that's crazy. So we're going to start with the left pathway here, where you have the 2 diorite walls already. And I don't know where I am right now, give me a sec. What you want to do is you want to take each, well, we'll take the back diorite end here. And so from this back wall, you'll take the, at least bottom diorite for now, and extend it to the left by 10. You'll then, going backwards, leave a gap of 1, and then you're going to place 3 diorite. From this diorite right here, you will head to the right with 10. Oh, I just lost count. I still got it right. You should actually connect back perfectly to the original row, which is not particularly important, but it is cool. And then this end diorite you'll bring back with 4. And then from there you'll place a white concrete. We'll take the other side of the, like, original hallway over here, this back diorite here, and what you can do is, I'm not in the area, you want to extend it to the, well, left again, by 15. I just lost count again. I'm so good at this whole Minecraft counting thing. From this end block, you're going to go back with 7. And you should note you're not in line with anything for some reason, because this room doesn't actually make sense. From this point, you'll go to the left by also 7. You'll then go back by 5. Leave a gap of 3, which I'll just place soul soil for now. And then go back by 7. From this back one, you'll go to the right with 20 diorite. So as you're doing these walls here, you actually want to bring this row of diorite 1 further, and then you're just doing the same thing that I tell you. It will change numbers a bit in the actual tutorial. That's not particularly a huge deal because it'll end up getting fixed later, but yeah, you should have this instead, essentially, to where the white sticks 3 out instead of 4 out, which is what I have in the video. Okay, cool. And then this part is particularly strange. You'll take this diorite and extend it forward one, forward diagonally left one, then forward diagonally left with a white concrete, which should be able to be brought back to the right by 4, and that'll kind of finish off this particular room. We do still have the funny toxic gas room, but yeah, I didn't take the notes, or I didn't get the numbers for that. Why did I not get the numbers for that? I really should have. Whatever. Now that I actually have numbers, you can head to the left wall with the 3-block gap in the middle, and you'll actually take the front left-hand corner here and extend it. Where did I put my sign? There it is. You'll extend it forward by 9. You'll then go left by 15. Back by 6. And then you'll end up taking that same corner here that you just brought back by 6 and extend it left an additional 4. And then from this one, go back with 27. From this point, you should be able to connect right and forward. However, if you do want the numbers to confirm that everything is going smoothly, you'll go right by 19. And then you should connect forward with 2. Nice. Now, as for the flooring, it's almost entirely soul soil. However, I do say almost, because we do have a little bit of chiseled tough bricks. The front hallway here where the chiseled tough bricks are, this one's okay, no, they're both 4. It's the one with the diorite walls, that's the 4 blocks. You'll just take each of the 4 chiseled tough bricks and extend them all the way left until you run into this diorite wall here. I can't really see this floor particularly well, honestly, so it might also be soul soil. You could even, well, I guess it'd be cut off there as well, so yeah, you can do what you want. The rest is soul soil. Now, the area where you have the little gap here, you'll just have a diorite kind of inside of it by a block. This will be a door later, so yeah, you can just kind of fill into the doorway with soul soil, but you don't actually need to fill in this little room here. This isn't actually a room, it's just dead space, so yeah. This also has a really interesting play sound. I didn't really, like, realize that. No, I guess I'd noticed it. I just, like, I don't know, I play so many blocks, I just, like, usually have music or something going in the background, so I don't particularly notice how a block like Soul Soil sounds. It's not one I'll be using in your everyday stream, you know? It's got a cool pattern, though. This floor material is one I, like, struggled with a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Because it's like, it's very obviously dirt, but it's so, like, untextured in a way. It has, like, it has nothing to it. It's just smooth. And it's like a weird brown-ish gray kind of color. I don't know. I went with Soul Sword because it was the closest to having not very much texture and, well, also being kind of the correct color. I don't know. BanBan is very, like, plasticky. It's almost like a Hello Neighbor kind of plasticky. That's how I would compare the graphics. Not saying that's necessarily a bad thing. I just do think it doesn't make it as scary when you're looking at a character that has nothing sinister about them other than the fact that he wants my pancreas. I really would like that, please. I want to keep that in my body. But, I mean, you do your thing, I guess. Still find that so peculiar. I sincerely hope that didn't need to be brought further out another block. I am just processing that. If it is no big deal, I will correct it in a sec, but I don't feel like it, because I feel like I would have brought the hallway out that additional block, no? Ha, time to find out. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, you should end up with a nice little layout. Yeah, no, we're good. It is where it cuts off. So, you can bring all the white concrete and diorite up to the same height as the other stuff. As for openings and doorways, we're not going to worry about those just yet because they're stupid and dumb and in my way. And I can't be bothered, so... yeah, just get the walls done for now, and then we'll come back and talk about the doorways. The, like, 2 that are important. I'm not going to time-lapse it. I know that almost sounded like a segment to a time-lapse, but it wasn't, I swear. Anything fun to say? Not really. I've been, so I haven't uploaded a single part of this yet, publicly at least. So I was scheduling it recently, and I am noticing, like, once a week. This thing is gonna go into, well, probably already it is. May, yeah, it will be May by the time you're seeing this video. I'm recording this March. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate for Badum, which is after this, because it kind of just means that Badum is getting thrown to the side for like ever. Okay, thanks, Soul Soil. Bam. I know I do feel bad because I've got a couple people. There's at least one person in the Discord server that is looking forward to that. But I also didn't really talk about it much until now. And then Neighbor Case, I still have to figure out what is happening with that anyway. I'm obviously by now it probably will have been, you probably will have gotten something, some bit of information or a video out or something. But I like, as of the recording of this, I just don't know what's going on. Like, this and Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 and Badum are the three that I know what's happening with. I have Secret Neighbor and I have a few others coming up that I'm probably just going to dedicate their own day to as well, rather than just stacking them behind Badum, because at that point, we're going to be going into 2026 with these builds that I'm making this year. I should have said 2027. I meant to go 2 years out, but, you know, you win some, you lose some, and then you maybe win some more. I just can't stop winning. I don't even know where that came from. Anyway, you should end up with this. I think I brought up everything. Yeah, I did. Ah, I missed a wall. Go figure. Whatever, you should have this. Just, like, take a minute if you're done. Now, as for the doorways, we're just going to kind of work across. The little one block thing I mentioned earlier, you'll just connect the top, like, 4 diorite together, because it's just a little 1x2 door. It's one of those closets. But this one's not a 1x3 like the other one was. Between the funny gas room and the other room, this little 3 block, you'll connect the top 3 rows of diorite together to give you a 3x3 doorway. This doorway is weird, which we'll worry about later, because it's on the other side of this room. I don't have the materials for it. In the funny gas room, the, like, wall that sticks out in the corner here, you'll take the top 2 rows and just connect it across here at the, like, kind of back left of it, I guess. And it'll almost separate this room in half, but also not really. Nice. Now, anything else we can particularly do? We can start getting some stuff in, yeah. First off, this doorway. Left and right, you're just placing sandstone walls. That's not the weird thing that happens with this. We're worrying about that later, because it's a bit complicated. Is there anything, like, in the other area that requires assistance? No, okay. Yeah, we're gonna work a bit strangely here. So, if you head back into this room, the end of white concrete here on this one side, you want to take the top white concrete on actually both sides where this row ends and place polished deep-side subs kind of heading towards each other like so. Underneath them, you'll place blocks and then upside-down stairs facing towards each other. Speaking of stairs facing towards each other, from the blocks, you'll place a regular stair facing towards each other moving in. On the only side where the white concrete sticks further this direction, you're going to take in line with this polished deep slate block on the left, and you're going to break this white concrete and replace it with a polished deep slate. Below it, you'll have 2 cyan terracotta. They missed. That's all I'm saying. They missed. You're actually going to replicate these 3 blocks on the other side, even though there's no wall to break into. You're just kind of placing it floating. Extend the cyan terracotta on this right side down to the ground, along with the entire row to the right by 4 into the corner, basically. Off this row of polished deep slate blocks, you'll place a row of polished deep slate stairs moving towards you. Underneath each end stair, place an upside-down stair facing towards you with upside-down slabs between them. We're going to do as much as we can here. There's like a bunch of materials we need. It's weird. I don't know. Turn to the right and, well, get rid of your sandstone walls. And I'm actually going to move the cyan terracotta back a slot, along with the other 4 materials at the front, which are white concrete, soul soil, chiseled tough bricks, and diorite, and get out the following. Monster spawners. Dark oak signs, the ultimate return. Cobbled deep slate. I don't know how that's ultimate, but whatever. Iron bars, and that's kind of all for that. I Would polished deep-slate walls be helpful? I don't know, honestly. We're just gonna get out polished deep-slate walls, whatever. And so on this wall here, essentially the previous thing you made, you should have turned to the right, and you want to be on the furthest right row of diorite before this little opening here. You'll count left a row and place 2 rows of cyan terracotta going left. Side note, my video I took of this like room was actual garbage, so if some things are a little bit off position-wise, that's probably why. Don't bully me too hard for that, please. It was rough, I'm not gonna lie. Essentially just keep tracing right from this until you're in the corner here, where you'll place a 2x2 of polished deep-slate on the floor. If I could reach. There we go. Extend that up with 2 rows of polished deep-slate, a row of cyan terracotta, and then a row of polished deep-slate slabs. Just kind of trace this across the room, which is essentially... It's like towards that room, kind of. It's technically forward, I guess, from the original start, even. And on this particular corner soil, you'll place 4 polished deep-slate moving up with a row of polished deep-slate walls off each side of it. We're going to place a bunch of polished deep-slate stairs, and then we're going to do like 3 things at once. So, on this wall going across the, I guess, technically front wall from this little weird corner thing, you'll count over to the 3rd diorite, and going over, you're going to place 7 upside-down polished deep-slate stairs at the floor. Then a gap of 1, and then what should be 7 more. And you should end kind of in the corner here where you actually do have a corner block that's sitting here all alone. On the opposite wall where you have this little thingy in the corner, you're gonna just going like over from it, place 7 upside down polished deep-slate stairs off the wall. Again, it'll stick over by 2, which is fine. And then with each of the 3 rows of 7, you're doing the exact same thing. You're taking the middle 3 stairs and placing cobbled deep-slate on them. Then 3 rows of polished deep-slate. Hey, look, it's a square. No way. And then a row of monster spawners at the tippy top here. That's not a monster spawner. So close. To the sides of the monster spawners, you'll place 2 polished deep-slate stairs extending out. And then you're just connecting stair to stair with polished deep-slate blocks. I have no idea how long the video is anymore. That's fantastic. I like didn't pay attention. We're just gonna finish this room. That sounds like a fair enough plan, right? Surely. I'm sure it'll end up being over though. Yeah, maybe. You want to take the middle cobbled deep-slate along with the polished deep-slate left and right of it and place an iron bar off each of those 3 blocks. It's essentially just starting from the middle, going every other block. Extend each iron bar down by 1, which should connect it into the ground in theory, according to my calculations. Off the row of polished deep-slate below the monster spawners and I guess below the stairs, you'll place a row of dark oak signs. It should be 5 signs in the middle 5 blocks, which essentially just leaves 1 on the left and right. I say as I leave 1 on the left and right, I place 1 on the far, whatever side that was, right, I think. Unfortunate. That's those things done, though. I don't know what they're there for, but they're there. Get rid of the first 4 things in your inventory again, which should be the monster spawners, signs, iron bars, and cobbled deep-slate. And get out. Glow lichen, I know that's a weird one, but you'll have to trust the process. Is it glow lichen? Yeah, glow lichen is in nature. Stone. Andesite walls, and polished blackstone walls. So, if you're on the side that I'm on, where you have the little tank in the corner, that's what this thing is, I think. The, like, kind of rectangle. You want to place off the bottom row of that rectangle each of the polished deep that you can glow lichen. Left of this, whatever this thing is, I'm still not sure what anything is. You'll place, starting from the bottom going up, 2 stone, andesite wall, 2 stone. Extend the top and bottom stones left by 1 each into the wall, and then just connect those together with polished deep-slate walls. Still heading left, you're going to take where you have this weird cyan terracotta, almost pillar sticking out. Not the top left cyan terracotta, but you'll count down by 1, and from this, count left by 2, place polished deep-slate stair off the wall, Count left 2, another stair off the wall. Underneath each of those, you'll place polished black stone walls and then upside down polished deep-set stairs like so. And it should give you these kind of things that remind me of lava lamps for some reason. Or like, I don't know. Look like lights. You'll never guess what I think these things are. I don't know. Clear your inventory and get out structure voids. I'll explain the command in a second if you need it. Cobble deep slate walls. Smooth quartz stairs. Smooth quartz slabs. Polished blackstone stairs. Dark oak sign. Sorry, I'm trying to make sense of this. Dark oak trap door. Item frame. And ghast tier. Where are the ghast tiers? It's one of those things I can't find. There they are. So if you need a structure void, you do a command / give at a structure _ void. And it'll give you something that looks kind of like this. And if you place it down, you can see you walk through it. Whoa. Powdered snow moment. Underneath the things we just made, you're going to place under both of them 2 cobbled deep slate walls going just to the ground. Extend each of those walls left by 1, which should connect them together for 1, and for 2, extend them off the left an additional block. Off the wall where we would enter the room, which is, this white concrete corridor here, you'll be right of it, like if you count to the 4th cyan terracotta to the right, you'll place an upside down smooth quartz slab here. And you can trace this slab back to the left, and just up against the white concrete, you'll place one there. I don't know why, it's like jutting into the hallway. It's kind of weird. But you'll take either upside down slab and you'll do the following pattern. You may need placeholders for this, but just ignore that for the point of this. You'll go towards the sandstone door with an upside down slab. Upside down stair facing into those slabs. Then 3 upside down slabs. Upside down stair facing away. 2 upside down slabs. Upside down stair facing into those slabs. Then 3 upside down slabs. Okay, that's cool. I broke the wrong one over here, apparently. Upside down stair facing away, and then you should end with 2 upside down slabs. I didn't really have room to make these tables any bigger. You could try to push them in a block, but it's going to block off your hallway by like half of it, and I just don't think that's particularly a good move, but it is up to you. As close to the center, well, I guess not as close to the center. If you start from the back on either side, on the inside, you're going to take this first stair of smooth quartz and just keep counting, essentially from the sign going over, keep counting over by 1 and place a stair face, or polished blackstone stair facing into the smooth quartz. You'll then be a block after the next stair as well. And then you'll be on the second slab after the next stair, and you'll essentially be between those end 2 stairs, and then there will be nothing at the end from there. Nice. Direct your attention to the wall with the sandstone walls, which is the doorway. To the right of the bottom block, you'll place a dark oak sign. Do remember this, because we're going to use this in a couple steps. You just don't have the materials yet. Although, actually, well, no, head just, like, to this kind of thing in the corner, the polished jeepsay with the walls. I wish I could describe what these things were most of the time. Left of this top wall, you'll place a dark oak trapdoor open up against the, well, wall. Left of the center half of the doorway, you should have like 3 blocks, and you'll be at eye level where you'll place an item frame with a ghast tier in it. This is, I think, it's like a toxic symbol for something. I forget what it is. It's like a little tear droplet, which is what that is. You can clear your inventory. If you got structure voids out, do put them in your inventory. It's probably preferred. Unless you're a person that uses the /clear command, then I wouldn't worry about it. But it is always nice to keep those special ones, which is why I never do /clear. And because I don't want to get my elytra every time, But you want to get out to finish this. Maybe finish this room. We'll see. Black banners. Iron bars. Composter. Spruce trapdoor. Spruce slabs. Note block. Ah, we're going to need one more set, I think. Barrel. And we're going to go beehive and chiseled bookshelf. We need 2 more materials, go figure. So, this sign I mentioned earlier, you're going to go right of it and place 2 black banners. From the leftmost black banner, you'll place 4 iron bars on top, with 1 left of the middle 2 each. You actually need the structure voids again. You can get rid of the black banners and get them back out. And left of the top and bottom iron bars, you'll place a structure void, which just gives that a little bit more shape. And then I guess get rid of your iron bars along with these structure voids again and get out stripped oak wood and oak slabs. And that'll actually finish the room, which is cool. From the rightmost black banner, you'll count right by 1 and place a composter with a spruce trapdoor on top. This is, I want to say, the one that the little kangaroo is in. I forget the name of her. Or, I think it's a her. I'm not sure. From the composter, you'll count towards you by 2 and place a note block, and you're going to crouch place a spruce slab on top. 4 diagonally right of that, you want a spruce slab. 4 diagonally left, you want a barrel. Direction doesn't really matter. And then you have a spruce slab in front of that. I guess it would be preferred if the spruce slab is off the end of the barrel that opens, just so you don't see the little gray handle thing. Head over to the left side, and you want to take this like flat polished sheep side thing on the side with the iron bars. The back row of iron bars, you're going to place a chiseled bookshelf to the left of it, preferably facing back. Behind that, you'll place a beehive facing into it. You'll do one of 2 things from that beehive. You'll go right with an oak slab along with up with a stripped oak wood. And that is this room done. And I do think, once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is Garten of BanBan 0 Part 5 complete. Hopefully next part we can finish, like, this set of rooms and then just do that room in whatever the next part is. Is it Part 5? It might be Part 6, actually. Hold on. I'm questioning. But yeah, hopefully we'll get that done fairly soon, because that would be cool to not have to do that. But, yeah, either way, thing also guys did enjoy this video as I confirm what part number it is, if I can click the right thing. It is 6, yeah, I do apologize. Have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you on the next one. Okay, it took my emoji again. It's back to doing this now, I guess. Peace.